ask, in a modern and supposedly enlightened world, should there be a hankering for these strange and...
Holy crap. It's the StageCraft Daily Digest. Today's date, it's August 20th, 2022. The things I go through for you people. Today on the Digest. Well, first, let's get some shit out of the way. Straight out of the box. Today's episode is brought to you by... Thanks for the bumps. Thanks for the bumps. Well, you see, they are so many things. They are so many things. And I certainly don't need someone to hand me the copy. Maybe I do. Here it is. Thanks for the bumps. Promotes wrestlers, fans, and the wrestling community. Their mission is to achieve high standards in all that celebrates wrestling as an art form. Get your butt over to thanksforthebumps.com and get a new Black Taurus t-shirt, or get yourself a Heart Puncher t-shirt, or get yourself a Gorgeous George miniskirt. This episode of the StageCraft Daily Digest is a clip from an upcoming interview with Jennifer Hiemstra, the host of The Vinyl Vault on WERA-LP 96.7 FM. Synergy. That's Synergy. Today, the show pick of the day. Where you should go. Well, you should get your butt to Camp Pennsylvania. Man, I was so confused. It took me a minute. This is, maybe it's on purpose, maybe it's not on purpose, but this is a Camp Pennsylvania kickoff show. It's at the Kennel at the West York Inn. That is 1400 West Market Street, York, Pennsylvania. So if you're going, you should get in the car now. Make a day of it. Make a day of it. Of course, our friends Settle For It Records also, we thank goodness for them, because we had to find their tweet in order to find this lovely flyer for the show. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the bumps. And now enjoy this clip from the Jennifer Hiemstra interview on StageCraft.
So do you have like an epic vinyl collection? I mean, do you have like...
So interestingly enough, I did not start collecting vinyl. I mean, there's vinyl from when I was a child and had a Fisher-Price record player. But by the time I could have my own, music device after the transistor radio, I had a boombox because it was the 80s. It was the late 80s at that point. So
this is also known as a ghetto blaster.
Yes.
Had a tape deck on it.
There's one on the back porch.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it had a nice, and I also put stickers on it.
Did it have a shortwave radio on it?
No, it did not. It had AM, FM.
Okay.
Yeah, and the first one I had only had one single deck, so you could record the radio on it, and that was it. So I did not buy a turntable until about 6 years ago now, and I didn't start collecting records in earnest until about 4 years ago. And for that amount of time, I do have a lot of records because it's an obsession.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what you're here for, Fred.
Thank you. I'm here to ask the questions. Jennifer,
Question, man.
now, when you go to look for records here in the area, are there spots that you like to go? Are you willing or able to reveal the places you like to go record shopping?
Yeah, so I, when I first got my turntable, I was just buying records off of Amazon because I didn't know any better. And I'm like, I want to go into a real record store. And so I looked it up, and I live in the Delray area.
Right off of Commonwealth, whoop whoop.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
2305, come on now.
Don't stalk me, people.
Come on, people.
So I discovered Crooked Beat Records.
Yes, in Old Town Alexandria.
Yes,
they're great.
Yes, and in fact, I liked it so much that despite having a full-time job, I decided to work weekends there just so I could be with the music.
See
Nice.
that? I love that.
That's a commitment.
I love that.
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah. And nowadays I, only pick up a shift here and there when he really needs me. But
you're available and you love it there. Like
I
when
love
you're
it
there,
there.
it's not really work.
yeah, it's
mean, it
not.
is.
I mean,
You're
you
probably
do.
lifting.
You're
You're-
physically doing things,
Yeah.
but you're doing it amongst the records.
And you're
It's just
happy to
something.
be
Yeah.
there and you're listening to stuff.
Yes.
And I think you're not that far from a pretty good coffee shop.
Yeah, there is a coffee shop that's down the street from us, and there's a really cool place called Uni Noodle Box.
Oh, yes.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
And those tennis courts are right there. Mm-hmm. Which I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know if you get out and
Well,
swing that racket.